The VA loan. So we're in San Diego, right? Huge military community. The VA loan is an awesome tool to help military men and women, be it current or past, get into homeownership earlier or potentially get into homeownership at all when they may not have been able to before. The way this tool works is this. They offer programs with 0% down. They're able to offer 0% down at very competitive rates because the VA does not fund the loan. It's regular banks giving the loan, but the reason why banks are willing to loan 100% of the value without you coming in with any of your own money is because the men and women who utilize this loan pay a fee up front, which that is one drawback to the VA loan, is that there is a funding fee up front. You can roll it into the loan. Most people finance it, but the point is it is a cost, and that cost goes into a pool, and that pool of money is basically insurance for the lenders. So if I loan $1 million and something happens with the property or the borrower and I end up losing money on it, I am insured by the VA to the tune of up to 25% of the loan amount in losses. So that allows the lender to be comfortable making the 100% loan. Some of you might be thinking, oh my God, why is the taxpayer funding real estate loans? This is not a taxpayer paid program. Again, the insurance pool is funded by the VA funding fee, so it's paid for by the men and women who utilize this program. We know that real estate is a massively important tool in the overall wealth building process. By allowing 0% down, allowing military men and women to get into homes with little to no money out of pocket, it allows them to get in the homeownership game earlier, or again, get in a situation where they may not have been able to get in at all. It is a way that we honor those men and women who have served our country by allowing them to get a piece of the American dream of homeownership, which again springboards them towards wealth building earlier than they may have been able to otherwise. Now, a couple of myths when it comes to the VA loan. You can only use it once. That's not true. You can use the VA loan several times. Now, your funding fee does go up. The first time it's something like 2.2%, and then each subsequent time after that you use it, it's 3.3%. Another myth is that it's the government that supplies the loan. It's not. The government's not involved at all. A regular lender does the loan, and the loan is subject to generally the same provisions as an FHA or conventional loan. Before like the mid-90s, the VA loan program did have to go through the Veterans Affairs Department before the loan could close. And so because it was, the government's involved, it was a longer process, more delays, more requirements. Since the mid-90s, they have really streamlined that process, and the lender doesn't have to talk to the Veterans Affairs Department at all now. The processing and the guidelines are very, very similar, if not exactly the same as the other loan program. Another myth is that VA appraisals come in low or that they have different expectations. They don't. The VA requires that the property is safe, sound, and sanitary. That's no different than a conventional and FHA loan. Now, the VA does require that you have termite clearance. With conventional loans, Fannie and Freddie Mac, they don't require that, so that is an added, overlay, an extra rule for the VA loan. Just like any loan products, there are pros and there are cons, but the wonderful thing about this tool, again, is it allows our military men and women to get into homeownership when they may not have been able to before, because it costs a lot of money to put 5% down, 10% down, 20% down. And so by being able to get in with 0% down, it allows people to get in early and start their wealth building journey. We want to honor our military men and women that have served our country by giving them the best information possible. So if you have any interest in a VA loan, or you want to know if it's the right product for you, or there might be a product that might work better for you, connect with us and we'd be happy to walk you through that. We love our military men and women, and we want to see you all succeed. We want to see all of you guys succeed, and the VA loan program is a tool that we've definitely seen people use to succeed in their wealth building journey in real estate.